If you have a 3D printer, I have something for you. Right here. Stay tuned. So, I need a new card holder. The one I had that I sold about 2 years ago, that one, it was no good anymore. Take a look. This is what I made 2 years ago. As you can see, it's been through hell and back. The zipper broke. It's all ripped up. Yeah, you know, it's seen its time already. So, it was time for a new one. So, just based on my experience with my old one, I had actually two cards broke because it was soft and I couldn't even tap it anymore. So I decided this time around I will actually make a card holder that has like a hard case, so that way it won't bend, you know, in my pocket or anything like that. So the first design I made was this huge one. Well, the thing is that I carry like 13 cards before, and I think that's why you see this not all stretched away and ripped. So I decided first to actually make one to hold all my 13 cards. So I made this big one. Now this one, how it worked, actually made a little sleeve for it too, was to get the cards to pop out, I had to push below here, my finger below, will pop out the cards. So if I put like this here, I put these two cards inside here, and this inside, I put my finger in the bottom, and you know, voila, the two cards came out. Now it was good. I had some problems with the way how I printed it, but it did the job very well, but it was just too big and bulky. So I told myself, you know, I had to figure out how many cards do I use really on a daily basis, right? And at the end of the day, I only use 4 cards. So with this design, I decided to make a smaller one more slim. So that's what this one came in. This one holds 5 cards. And really and truly, I only use 4 cards on a daily basis, so this one actually works perfect for me. So, so this one, instead of me putting my finger in the bottom because it's kind of small, so I have a tab here, and I just push this up, and I get my cards. And I just push it down, and that's it. Right? It's a simple design. Now, what makes it work is that these tabs here is what hold the cards in place. So if I try to shake it, it's not going anywhere, right? So your best friend with this is friction. So when I push it up, the friction between the two tabs here on the card, okay, hold in place. I can even put the cradle here down, and the cards are in place, and I can just kind of skim through to choose whichever card I want. When I'm done, just push it in. Simple as that. It's a simple design, you know, and honestly, I'm a simple guy. I like simple designs, and this one, it works pretty good. Alright, so I actually have one in pieces right here, just to kind of show you all different pieces of the actual the slimmer version of my card holder. So this, no, it's in red now. So this is the actual case, and then the cradle where the cards are held is in this. It's pretty much like a U shape kind of thing, nothing too special. And this will kind of go through the glide. So if you see here, there's a like a pocket, so it kind of slides in that pocket, and then the cards obviously will sit in there. And then here's a tab which will go on top here, and then you can just push it up and down. Pretty simple. These are the tabs here, like the clips on the side that will hold the cards in, and then there's a base to kind of seal everything together. Now to assemble this, I actually use glue, alright, because I want to keep it slim and just neat, so I figured I'll print all these parts and just glue it together, right? Now I use this the pH glue here. It's a heavy duty contact cement, well, that's probably French, right there. This glue is amazing. It's the best glue ever. So I'll actually show how I assemble this, and then if you actually would like to try it out yourself, I will leave a link to my website where you can actually download it and you could try it for yourself if you want to. All right. Okay, for the next part of the video, I will show you how I assembled the wallet by gluing all the parts together. So first, I actually use a cotton swab to apply the glue. This gives me more control, and so I don't put too much glue on the actual part itself. So the one thing to remember is that when you're gluing the side clips, to make sure that you don't glue the whole thing, glue at least maybe halfway up or 3/4 of the way up from the bottom. That way you have some tension, so you can slide the cards in and then it will hold in place when it's up. Because in the video, as you can see, I actually made a mistake and I actually applied glue on the whole thing. But you know, I had to clean off at least half of it, so that way it'll actually function properly. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward in the video. You just glue all the pieces together, you assemble it, and then you're good to go. Alright, so enjoy. Once you start gluing all the parts together, it's best that you hold it in place and apply some pressure. So what I did is I used some elastic bands to wrap around each part, so to make sure that it stays in place until the glue dries. Now the glue, it actually says that once you apply it, you should wait about 15 minutes or so until it gets tacky, and then you start gluing the parts together. But I don't really have that much patience, so I actually just apply the glue, I put it together, and then I just use the elastic bands to hold it in place until for at least about an hour or so, until it fully dries. But I normally just leave it overnight until it's fully dry, and that's it. So just make sure that you find a way to apply some pressure so that it won't shift while the glue is drying.